So I beat Max Fear. This is not a joke. This is not a lie. I would never lie to you. Indeed, I beat Max Fear. I am the fifth documented person to beat Max Fear, as well as the first to do it with controller, as controller is a little bit worse than keyboard and mouse because of aiming. I have been grinding for 2.5 months to finally get this done, and
Hail our victorious princess of the underworld!
thank you, Skelly. And it is finally done. So what makes Max Fear so difficult? Well, the answer is just the Vow of Void. You get absolutely no Arcana whatsoever.
What is my path?
So that means no Death Defiances. You have to start with less health. You can't get channel speed. You can't get your globals with Furies, with Origination. You can't get Lovers, which sucks so bad. You have worse boons. You can't because you can't get Artificer. You can't get Boatman for an early boon. You don't have Divinity for better boons in general. And on top of all that, you have to deal with all of the other fear conditions,
The will of
which are quite a bit. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, it's quite the challenge, but I was finally able to beat it, and this is the video of that. I'm going to be giving some post commentary on top of the winning run, but if you want to just look at the live commentary version with my voice and the voice of the people in VC, there's a video in the description for that if you just want to watch that without any like post commentary, because that's pretty fun too. And yeah, like and subscribe. I mean, I'm not like a primarily Hades 2 channel, I don't think, at least not normally. But a like and subscribe would still be very much appreciated. And with all that out of the way, please enjoy the run.
this is fate. Once more then.
Alright, here is post commentary for the clear. We start off with Melting Swipe. That's the second best hammer you can get on staff. The best hammer is Dual Moonshot, and Melting Swipe is fantastic as well. It basically negates armor from the game entirely, and it has a ginormous hitbox that lets you stagger like pretty much every enemy on screen. And since they don't have armor, they'll always get staggered. So the general gameplay plan with Mouse Stab, as you can see, is to dash strike into special. That makes the most out of our Melting Swipe, and it just does a lot of damage. It's very fluid. You have to make sure that you dash for a little while before you do the dash strike. Otherwise, you'll be like you'll just like not move for a while after your special. You want to be mobile. And we see Zeus. That's a fantastic got to see. He can get us a Blitz attack, which is the best attack you can get on Melstaff. Obviously the dash strike itself doesn't do a lot of damage, so on-hit effects tend to be very good. And you can see the power of Melting Swipe right there. The armor on that Rootstalker is just gone instantly. So we're hoping to see Blitz attack. I wouldn't mind a Storm Ring as well. That's a pretty good boon.
The gods.
We don't get Blitz attack, but we do get Storm Ring. So not bad. Blitz specials really aren't worth playing, usually at least. The special on Melstaff does so much damage that you'd rather have a percent boon instead.
Struck down. Clarity.
And we see Arachne. Arachne is the #1 source of my runs being killed, because whenever she doesn't show up, you lose a lot of time. We're letting this Revenant respawn so I can get money out of it potentially. Yeah. I always try and get my Arachne Petty up to maximum. We see Zeus and Apollo. I want to get Apollo in the pool. He has a lot of good stuff that we want, like Blinding Rush and potentially the specials as well.
Out of my sight.
And we get the specials without getting rid of Blinding Rush. Fantastic. So yeah, Arachne kills my runs more than anything else, if I'm being honest. We lose a Golly Block there, that's fine. We haven't gotten hit yet, so losing it this late is pretty good, actually. We're also hoping to see mid-shop. That's another skip. You want to get as many skips as possible under Max Fear. Your timer is a really big deal in the end, so getting these skips really matters a lot. And then we get a trial. Oh, at least it's fantastic. Getting a trial is really big on Max Fear because getting 2 boons out of Erebus is huge, and we get the Blitz attack, which is awesome. You're so boon poor on Max Fear that taking a trial is pretty much always worth it. It's also not much longer than a normal encounter because apparently they are not affected by hordes. So, yeah, trials are a great thing to see on High Fear and Max Fear especially. And they're pretty much always worth taking. Oops. Lose another Golly Block. That's totally fine. I'm pretty sure we got mid-shop scam, which sucks, but that's fine. And we have Blinding Rush, so our core boons are pretty much fully set up for the rest of the run. At this point, all we're looking for is... Oh, and we had Fountain as well, so that's another skip that makes up for us getting mid-shop scammed. So yeah, we don't want any more core boons, we don't need magic resistance, and we get Artemis, as you can see the timer is paused, so that's another skip, which is awesome. Also makes up for getting mid-shop scams. And yeah, we don't want any more core boons. Obviously, we've hit the nuts. Essentially, we're already done with core boons, and at this point we're just looking for some solid defensive boons. I would love Hef to spawn in right now. That would be amazing. What else is there? Demeter for Snow Queen would also be good. I don't really know what other boons I could possibly want here. Oops. I hate Whalers. Whalers will just steal your barriers like that because they're annoying. They're one of my least favorite enemies in Erebus. They're really not that dangerous. They don't deal a lot of damage. They just steal your Golly Blocks and it's annoying. Anyways, I'm waiting for Artemis to shoot an arrow here because it makes her spawn faster. Like right there, she just spawned immediately. These boons all suck. Lethal Snare is probably the correct pick, but I just picked Support Fire because why not? And we have End Shop, and I have enough money to buy a boon here. It's a Hermes boon. We're looking for a Nitro boost if possible. And we get Travel Deal as well. Travel Deal is a great boon because, again, you're super boon poor on Max Fear. And Travel Deal, as long as you're using Timepiece, you get a lot of money. You get enough money to get like +1 or 2 boons throughout the entire run through Travel Deal. But I also see Nitro Boost, and again, my core boons are already pretty much set. There's not many other damage boons I need, so at this point, I just want to stack up defense, and Nitro Boost is great defense. Alright, Hecate fight. Good mid-phase pattern. Sometimes Hecate has a few mid-phase patterns that are really difficult to deal with. And so I'm glad to see this one, because it's not that bad. Melting Swipe again, coming in clutch. And the damage is pretty darn solid, if you ask me. I mean, of course it is. Blitz attack plus Apollo special, not bad. Dodging the Sheep Ball with the uppy downies. Ooh, almost get caught there. But luckily we managed to break past it. I've been getting caught by Sheep Ball so much lately, so I'm kind of glad that I was able to dodge that one. Finding the real Hecate. Unfortunate hit from Hecate right there. But overall, a pretty solid fight. Again, I probably could have taken a little bit less damage there, but it's fine. We're doing so fine. We have 25 armor. We have a nitro boost. We have an amazing core god lineup.
If you already have the might,
There's not much that could have gone better in that Erebus. Breath of Eros, that's a free hit. Looking to sell something. I consider selling support fire here. I decide not to. I mean, it's just extra damage. I don't really need the 85 gold.
At least my feet are clean.
Health. Not bad. I guess I could use some health. Again, you can see how absolutely ginormous the dash strike is with Melting Swipe, so I can just apply Blitz and stagger every single enemy on screen so easily. It's so nice. Not a bad room one. Not purging the health there. Having a shot with Slice. Whoops. I get double hit by the Whispers. This small room kind of is conducive to you getting screwed up by that. You really don't want to see this room. It also has a higher... This room has a high likelihood of blocking its exits as well. So overall, this room sucks. You never want to see it. But we managed just fine. And we get mid shot. Demeter, that's a great boon giver you want to see. And it's Snow Queen. Fantastic. Snow Queen is a great boon because it provides defense that takes precedence over Golly blocks, which Trusted Shield does not. And honestly, it makes Snow Queen just an amazing boon overall. Like, I got hit there, but I did not lose I did not lose a Golly block. I did not lose anything else. Hollow Mini Boss, not much we really want to see except like backburn at this point.
Until we meet again.
These all kind of suck. Stealth Healing is the most okay pick, I guess, even though it's not active yet. And we get Narc as well. Didn't get Narc scammed. Kind of uncommon, but it's just healthier, and we can purge the bones. We get a fish room here. They're called fish rooms because there's 8 billion fish in them. Fish have like 0 weight, so they cause rooms to take forever. And they suck because we don't really have like a tool that you don't really have like a. I guess that Melting Swipe is great for dealing with them, but still. They also spawn so many Revenants. The fish rooms just take way too long. Honestly, I kind of hate them. I feel like the weight on fish needs to be nerfed a little bit. See some Mourners. Again, goodbye armor. Melting Swipe is coming in absolutely clutch. And since we have the Zeus attack, we don't need dual Moonshot for damage as badly as we would otherwise need it. Because the Blitz attack just does so much damage on its own.
A gift.
Purge that. Get the yarn, because why not? We have loads of money. In my end shop, I get an Afro boon. Not the greatest god to get, but it's something. Take the Shameless Attitude. Global damage buffs my Blitz, so that's pretty good. I believe we lost Perfect Image from Apollo earlier, so it's one of the few global damage buffs that we have access to. And into Skilla. So Skilla in the Sirens is the Max Sphere run killer, as you probably already know. For some reason, this fight is more difficult than Kronos on Max Sphere. It's crazy. It's so easy to get screwed over by it. We still have 3 Golly blocks, and we have a Nitro boost, and we have everything we could possibly want into this fight, and still it almost does me in. So you're about to see why. I lose my Nitro boost there to Skilla. Sometimes you just get really bad patterns to deal with, and you're just kind of forced into taking a little bit of damage. I always try and clear out the tentacles on the right side of the arena first. Learned that from Vitalis. Basically, I definitely should have gotten hit there. Somehow managed to dodge it. Basically, unfortunate gully block. Basically, you want to clear the tentacles on the right side so that you have some free space to move around without getting shot at by tentacles at all times. And you want to clear out the right side of the arena rather than the left side because it's further away from Charybdis. So it's isometric perspective. Anyways, we get Roxy feature. Not the worst feature to get, but I definitely have a little problems there. We're taking a lot of damage here. Unfortunately, that clam dash from Skilla was a little bit bad timing for me. My gully block is off cooldown as well. Almost getting hit by Roxy there, and then we get extendo hitbox by that clam dash. I have no idea how that hit me. I was in VC when I was doing this, and everybody in the VC was like, "What the heck was that?" But I kind of didn't notice that at the moment because I was just too locked in to care. Our gully's back up. You can see that she's following me, which means that my gully block is ready to activate. So we can still take another hit here and be fine. Dodging the clam dash yet again. Oof, good dodge. A little bit risky on that play there. Roxy feature can be very scary if you don't know her patterns, which I kind of just don't. And we're into final phase of Sirens. This phase can actually be pretty terrifying, but we do have a gully block to make it safe. And we're into fields. Getting into fields on Max Spear is very difficult. If you can make about Sirens on Max Spear, you are pretty darn good at the game, I'll be honest. Here I debate going either Knucklebones or Silken Sash. I decide to take Silken Sash here because I normally take Knucklebones, but I decided I would experiment with Silken Sash a little bit. Silken Sash can get you a lot of extra armor, and it's overall just really useful. And we get a Splintered Shield there for even more armor. We have a 50 armor buffer, which is amazing because I have like no health. So yeah, super glad to see, super glad to get all that armor back.
It's drier here at least.
Weird fields room here. I don't recognize where I am. Check the tree there. Once I see this area, I now recognize what room I'm in, so I don't have to worry about getting this tree. I know the tree is to my left, and the rewards are also to my left. We see Nem here. Nem pauses the timer. Nice. Love to see it. It's not that my timer isn't like amazing, but it's not bad either. But you can take it. You'll definitely want to take any pause you can get. There's a Tempai up there. Tempai are easily the most terrifying enemy on Max Sphere. Okay, maybe not the most terrifying enemy, but they're really rough to deal with because their projectiles are very fast, very difficult to dodge, and just they cover a lot of space. Yeah, they suck. They just suck. I don't want to lose my barriers to them. I decided to run over to the next reward before Nem is done, just to save a little bit of time, I guess. Since the exit is back along the direction where the other reward is, I can just pick it up on my way out. Again, you can see the Melting Swipe come in clutch here as I can stun this huge group of enemies very easily, and that's room 1 done. Very easy. Onwards to the mini-boss. Usually in fields you want to take your first mini-boss whenever possible. We get the Queen Lamii, which is great because Phantom is the only other boss you can get, and it doesn't have armor, so Melting Swipe doesn't hit it. Yeah, you always want to take the mini-boss in fields because this basically guarantees that you get Echo afterwards. And if you get Echo scammed on Max Spear, it's really bad. Okay. With Echo, we're looking for evade, 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 and we hit it. Evade, evade, evade is way better than everything else. It is so much defense for free. We get a 2-2 fields as well, just for, you know, why not? 2-2 fields being that you get, you don't get a 3 tree, you get two room trees. However, we end up getting Thorn Circle here, so basically, it doesn't even matter at this point. It's basically just a normal field. It's not really 2-2 fields. About Echo scams, I actually did get Echo scammed on a Max Spear run once. It was not fun. Oof, lose a Golly Block there. Unfortunately, the Vacuum, I believe, ate my Snow Queen, and then the Lamiai just took it up. Very unfortunate. Lamiai are very dangerous enemies. I killed this Lone Shade here because their Vacuum attack can also eat up your evades. So, and we hit dual Moonshot. So again, dual Moonshot, best hammer you can get. With dual Moonshot, this run is incredibly real. Our damage is insane now. We've pretty much hit everything we could possibly hit. Except I guess we probably wouldn't want Afro, we would want a different god, but I mean Afro's fine, I guess.
In the name of Hades.
It's Backburner, and we get Backburner too, so now everything is set. We've hit pretty much everything we could possibly want. We get Zeus here. We're looking for Static Shock if possible. Didn't get it, but we do see Air Quality. Air Quality is better than the other two options because the other two options kind of suck. Lightning Lance is a ejected downgrade controller. I was thinking Air Quality because I was like, oh, it'll hit my Storm Ring, but then I was in VC and we realized, oh, it hits Support Fire actually. So fantastic thing to get hit by. You get hit by Air Quality, as you can see. Support Fire is absolutely popping off here, which is pretty funny. Anyways, your Serb, making it through phase 1 without losing my barriers, fantastic. Snow Queen saves me from the Miasma. Mid phase going great. Nice dodge, thank you, Echo. Take a little bit of damage to the lava, whoops. Weird Serb patterns here. Serb is not as difficult as Sirens, but he definitely can pose a bit of a threat if you're not ready for him. He is a massive HP sponge, so while Sirens can be beaten, can be like totally cheesed with like a hitch build, Serb requires actual single target damage. And he also has that attack right there, the Fire Breath attack, where he shoots a wave of fire and then he leaps and then he shoots another wave of fire. Nice miss. You'll love to see it. That attack is incredibly difficult to dodge under most circumstances, so yeah. Usually the way to dodge these, you have to be close to him like this. Right there, so that was a good dodge. And also you can't be afraid of jumping onto the lava a little bit because that can help you dodge some of his attacks. And Serb is dead. Very clean Serb. We have 2 minutes going into Tartarus. That's a pretty good amount of time to have.
Playtime for the multi-headed.
So fantastically clean Serb, and at this point, this is looking like it's a winning run for me. Obviously, it's never guaranteed until we get to Kronos, because Kronos, I don't think that Kronos is as difficult as Sirens on Max Sphere, as long as you have the right build for him, but he can still easily end your run. So yeah, the only pick here is White Antler. There's basically no downside to it. We get another Splinter and Shield. Fantastic. We're at 99 armor, which is amazing.
Here goes.
And yeah, into Tartarus.
Chambers, realign.
We are hoping not to lose our Golly Blocks here. We have the Snow Queen, which helps us not lose those Golly Blocks. You want to save as many Golly Blocks into Kronos. The global crit with White Antler makes everything explode instantly. So even though in this run there was no downside to running White Antler, you usually want to run it anyways on Max Sphere because it's just that good. I think Woolish put it best. Sometimes a good offense is the best defense because like the faster you kill your enemies, the less time they have to kill you. So it makes White Antler a fantastic pick on Max Sphere, especially because usually on Max Sphere you're only going to be losing like 1 to 2 hits taken. I was going to go through your run. That is absolutely worth a global 30% crit. Because it's like, I mean, you're getting like a global, like 60% damage buff effectively. Multiplicative. We get the dad room here. We are really, really hoping for deep descent here. It makes the Chronos fight so much easier. We don't get it. I picked Gaigaro's dash because, yeah, it's just the best option there. Armored gold bags, orbital is kind of terrifying. Saw a sheep ball there. I mean, I heard the sheep ball and I had to run away in order to dodge it. If I get sheep ball there, it's so bad. A lot of gold bags here for some reason. I don't know what the heck happened here. I think I found Kronos' secret vault.
A few more chambers still.
Absolutely blazing through Tartarus. And we see Giant Tempai. Hours before I did this run, I had a run get ruined by Giant Tempai with orbitals. It was really not fun. So yeah, again, Tempai are like easily one of the most terrifying enemies. So I'm trying to get rid of the Tempai as fast as possible before they can cause me any grief. Sand Skulls take my Snow Queen. And we managed to get through that room just fine. One room left. The Sand Skull room. Generally pretty easy to deal with. Again, since the Melting Slave has such a huge hitbox, it's very good at just like staggering all these enemies just randomly. Giant armored satyrs. These are also unstunnable, by the way. Good thing they just evaporate thanks to White Antler. Again, White Antler is just really good. And we're into Chronos with 4.5 minutes. That's great.
The house is just ahead.
Afro Boon here. I'm looking for Wispy Wiles. That would be 12% dodge, which is amazing.
Hear me. Authority.
We don't hit it. In fact, all three of these boons are literally useless. I pick Healthy Rebound for the funny. Eat the gyros as well, because why not? Farm those membership cards, and we are into Chronos. Here is what we've all been waiting for.
I'm home.
This is my I think that this is my 4th time getting to Chronos on Max Sphere, and my 2nd time getting to Chronos with enough time to potentially win. So definitely don't want to throw this away. Don't want to pull a red here. Dealing with these ads before Chronos himself. Chronos uses the vacuum, which eats up my Snow Queen. Rip. But it's okay. Orbitals. Wait for him to get close to me with the orbitals, then dash out. Phase 2. Thank God for Melting Swipe. Makes that so much easier. Chronos is sleeping on the job today, but so am I. But he's sleeping harder, so he didn't hit me while I got hit by the time stop barrier, time bubble, whatever you want to call it. I should be backstabbing more than I am right now. Probably. And of course my mini boss is Phantom. That's like the only thing that Chronos can spawn that doesn't have armor. And obviously we have Melting Swipe, so we'd rather have armor. I decided to just ignore Phantom and kill Chronos here. And yeah, that works pretty well. Onwards to P2. Still haven't been hit. We have gotten a few evades, and my Snow Queen has been eaten. I dodged out of that instant kill a little early, which was kind of spooky, but thankfully I don't get hit. Oof. Quick combo breaker, and we're on speed 2.2. So just gotta deal with these Tempai. Usually you want to deal with the Tempai before Chronos. getting some lucky dodges, and then there goes my Golly block. But it's okay, we are doing pretty well. All Fire gone. Dodging the Kronos combos. And we are into P3 with so many resources. We still have Nitro Boost, we still have 2 Golly blocks, we still have so many evades, we still have 99 armor. It's basically in the bag at this point. I'd have to throw incredibly hard in order to not win this. And at this point, I'm just like, I just know what's coming. I know what's happening. Hit the orbitals. Running away from Kronos. Nice dodge. Oh, I'm pretty sure he tried to time slow me there, so thank God. That could have been terrifying. Running away from Kronos and Klonos. And we get cutscene here. That's a great time to get cutscene because it means that he won't insta hit me outside of a normal move. Nice scythe throw dodge, but unfortunately I don't get the second scythe throw dodge. And at this point, it's basically in the bag, so I'm just going to switch to live commentary here. I'm smiling so hard right now. You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. It's over. It's over. It's fucking over. Let's go.
GG's.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
GG's. Damageless too. Fucking go.
Oh, not even fucking close. Not even fucking close. I had 2 Gollies left even. How many times? I hardly got hit in that fight, too.
GG's. I'm curious. What's the evaded percent on that? I'm curious.
30.
Yep. Yep. Okay. That's about what I thought.
That was a Cinerary start, too.
It was going crazy.
I did hit the good hammers and the nuts pretty much everywhere else, but damn. Wow.
Holy.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning and be like, no way, I just fucking did that, right?
Oh yeah.
GG's.
GG's.
You did it. Yay, yay.